if I should stay or be alone.
What's up guys, it's me RG and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to unbox and review this Daban 8820 or the high resolution Wing Zero custom. Okay, so this is how the box looks like. It's just plain generic box with the model number, so nothing to see at all sides. So let's open and see what's the content. Okay, so the one that I ordered, this one, for some reason it doesn't have any included manuals or manual. So what I did is, I just downloaded the manual online. Okay, so it's easy to download the manual. You just need to Google Daban 8820 manual, and then you'll find a lot of downloadable manuals for free. Okay, so this is the content. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plastic bags of runners. So it looks like it has a free base and stand. I like the color blue runners here with light gray for the feathers. We also have gray, and we have like a metallic red runner here, and we also have glossy gold parts here, fin, and it appears that we have an included foil sticker as well as the water slide decals, and some clear green beam saber effect here. Some more gray feathers here, metallic blue runner, and white parts for the wing. Okay, we also have actually brown runners here. It's a combination type of brown, white, and transparent green, and again white for some more parts and the wing. Okay, so those are the contents of the box. I will prepare this and build this first, and then we will proceed to the review. Okay guys, so before we start the review, let's just have a very quick look at the inner frame. Now, as what you can see here, it actually looks like Terminator, if you know the old movie. So this is actually a good looking inner frame. As you can see here, it has different colors. So it has gray, and I believe this is like the brown parts, and we have black parts here in the middle. Okay, so it actually has very good details as well. So maybe that's what you're getting if you're building a high resolution model kit. Okay, so it
actually has a lot of details, even though this is just the inner frame. Okay, so we can see here very small head, or let's call it the skull. So this is the shoulder. It actually has a very good joint, so it's a bit stiff, which I like. This part can actually move inward and outward, and it can actually swivel. So that's for the shoulder. The torso, maybe we can adjust the camera. I'm sorry. Let's make it a bit higher. Okay. So the torso can actually bend. The inner part of the hip. Can you see that? That part can actually move. Okay, the back skirt is actually very large and independent, and I like the details as well on the back skirt. The backpack can actually move this part, so if you just pull it downward, you can actually move it. So that's the backpack. What else? The knee part has a gimmick, so this part can actually extend like that, and the entire leg can move up and down, forward and up. So it actually has a very good articulation, inner frame. How about the foot? The foot actually can move left and right and up and down like so, and the front half of the foot can actually fold as well like this. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the inner frame. I just want you guys to see how the inner frame looks like before we build the kit and do the actual review. Okay, so before we review the quality, I apologize guys, I forgot to show you guys the inner frame for the wings. Okay, so I will put a photo here. So that's how the frame for the wings looks like before attaching it to the backpack. Okay, so these two large wings at the side is attached to that wing frame. Okay, so let's review the quality. Now the quality of this kit is typical Daban quality. It actually has a very good quality. The only thing that I don't like is, again, typical of Daban. Most of the parts are hard snaps, and the quality of the plastic is actually a bit on the brittle side. Okay, so if you encounter a hard snap and the part that you're attaching is a bit thin, you have to be extra careful with those parts because you might accidentally break those parts while snapping them. Okay, so that's the only thing that I don't like with this kit when it comes to quality. Okay, now let's talk about the appearance. Now this is a high resolution kit from Daban. As you can see, the kit has a lot of details. The color separation is excellent. Now it has a lot of gimmicks since this is a high resolution kit. Now if we take a look at the shield first, so I already attached the twin buster cannon at both sides. So without the buster cannon, let's just remove this. Okay, so for the shield, actually looks nice. We have glossy gold parts here at this one. We have dark gray and white and blue. So we also have clear green plastics here. So with added panel lining, it added actually to the details of the shield. Now for the Twin Buster Cannon, it's no different. It's also very detailed, although it's just two colors, gray and brown, but still you can see a lot of details like panel lines there. Okay, so again, very high resolution kit, has a lot of details. For the beam sabers, it's a regular looking beam saber, not much detail. As for the kit itself, this is where the kit shines. So if we take a look at the wings, for example, you can see a lot of details here, right? The color separation between white, blue, and red is spot on. I also like that in the high resolution kit they used gold instead of yellow. Okay, and what else? Let me show you the wings at the back, which is very nice as well. Now this kit can actually, as you can see, it can stand on its own, but I'm kinda cheating because I'm using the tip of the wings as a support to the back, because this kit is actually very heavy. Without using that technique, this kit tends to fall backwards. Okay, so for the appearance, it's excellent, amazing. I cannot say anything more. You can see it for yourself. This is actually a very good looking kit. Okay, so let's talk about the ease of build first before we move on to articulation. The ease of build for this kit is actually pretty straightforward, although it's a bit difficult to build this compared to regular kits, since this is a high resolution kit. So expect a lot of moving parts, and expect hard snapped parts. Okay, so that added to the degree of difficulty in building this kit, but it's not that difficult. If you can imagine a regular master grade kit, just add a little bit more difficulty, and that's it. Also, I want to mention that there's a lot of parts here that are undergated. Okay, so that's actually good. So there are actually few parts that are showing visible knob marks, but in exchange to that, you have to be extra mindful of those undergates, because if you forget to remove totally the knobs under and you snap them together, you will just find out that the two parts are not fitting perfectly because of the knobs under. Okay, so that's the thing that you need to watch out for and be mindful. Aside from that, this is actually an easy build. It's just that there are more parts compared to regular master grade. Okay, so for the articulation, I actually removed the wings so that we can easily see the articulation of each part. Okay, so let's start with the head. Okay, so the head can actually move up and down a bit, and it can actually turn 360 degrees, and it has a slight side to side movement. Okay, now as for the one part actually fell. So the side of the ears, or the ears, can actually articulate. It can move down. I'm not sure if you can see it, but let me show you. There. It can actually move. See? Okay. So it's a bit hard to show you, but this ears can actually move up and down. Okay. So for the shoulder, maybe I can move this backwards. Okay. So for the shoulder, this brown part is actually the machine cannon. So to open it, you have to push it forward and up, just like that. So again, push forward and up to expose the cannon. Okay, so the one of the ear fell already. So that's also one of the downside. These parts, with high resolution kits, there are a lot of parts, so expect most of the parts to fall down. So what I would advise for high resolution kits is to, if you're not going to play with the kit too much, or do, especially if you will do a lot of posing, better glue the parts, that way it will not accidentally fall down. Okay, so that I might do that in the future. I might glue the ears, the V-fin, and some of the parts here. Okay, now let's move on to the shoulder. So let's use the left side of the shoulder, or right side. So this shoulder armor can actually move independently. Okay, so it can also move up and down and move outwards like that. Okay, the chest part here can actually, can you see that? It can actually open up. Okay, and the arm can raise up to this much only, because of the shoulder armor is hindering the extension of the arm. So it can rotate 360 degrees. The elbow can bend like so. It's double jointed, so it can bend fully. Okay, this part of the armor doesn't move, so it's fixed. The hand is semi-articulated hand, so it can actually, just the thumb can actually move. This 4 fingers is actually fixed, and it's connected to a pivot, so it can rotate 360 degrees and can move up and down. Okay, what else? There's a lot of parts falling already. Let's attach back the front skirt. Okay, so that's for the arm. Let's go back to the middle, which is the torso. So this center part can actually open a bit, close. Okay, it can actually move a bit left and right, but the rotational movement is not that good. Okay, let's extend its upward. There you go. Okay, so for the side skirt is actually connected to the back skirt. So this is actually the back skirt, so it can move independently. And as I mentioned earlier, the side skirt is connected to the back skirt. Okay, see, back skirt can move up and down, and the back skirt can also move up and down. Okay, the front skirt is connected to a ball joint here, so it can move up and down and a bit left and right. There. So let's raise this. So let's check the legs. So the leg is connected to, I believe, a ball joint, so it can raise forward like this, raise backwards like this, and side. Let's see for the sideward. Okay, almost a split. Okay, now for the knee can fold up to this much. There's a gimmick here, so the knee armor can actually move like this and extend up and down. Okay, now for the foot armor, this part is movable as well, but not too much. The front part, front half of the foot can bend downward like this. Okay, the foot can rotate in any direction. It's connected to a ball joint, but not too much. Okay, so that's about the articulation of this kit. Let's go to, let's see if I can set this aside first. Let's go to the shield. So the articulation for the shield is this part, this gold part. So you can open it like this, and this part you can extend it a bit like that. This part is the one that you attach to the arm to connect it to the arm. Okay, what else? How about the buster cannon? So the buster cannon, this part handle can open up like that. This one can extend a bit. This part of the I'm not sure if this is a barrel for the ammunition, but it can open and it can go back to that form. Now once it's open, let's open the other like that. you can actually attach the two cannons together after opening like so. Okay, so now it's really the twin buster cannon mode. Okay, so the Gundam Zero Wing Zero can hold it like this, like both hands together. Okay, pretty cool, right? It's nice. So let's separate the two and let's review the articulation of the wings. Okay, so it's attached to the backpack. So this blue part is the backpack that you can attach to the back of the kit. Now there's a attachment here that can move up and down as well. Okay, so you just need to attach the middle part of the backpack to that part at the back of the kit. Okay, so the pair of wings at the back is like this. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now it can actually open like so, and this part can actually open as well to expose the gray feathers in the middle. Okay, so that's how it looks like. There's actually a, can we see that there? There's actually a peg there where you can attach the beam saber handle. Okay, so you can remove this white handle and attach it there. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so the articulation for this wing is just side to side like that. Okay, now onto the main wing, which is the wings at the side. So it is attached to the wing frame, the one that I mentioned earlier, the one that I forgot to show. So this wing part is attached to a peg here. Now there's a lot of articulation here, so it can move left and right. Now this one is articulated as well. This part is articulated as well. There's a lot of movements here. Now this wing part, so I believe I broke this, so this is permanently glued here, but it actually can move. I forgot which one I glued. Oh, okay, so that's the one that I glued. This one, it can actually hide and open like that. Okay, now each feather here is attached to a ball joint, so it's movable, as well as this and this. So this part can actually extend downward like so. This part can actually extend downward as well like so, and this part can move, and there's a hidden wing or feathers here. Okay, so you have a lot of freedom for articulation here. Okay, so you can actually attach them together like this, but for some reason it's not attaching, so I'm not going to force this wing to attach, but there's actually a transformation that needs to have the wing look like this. Okay, so that's how the wings articulate. before we go to summary, let's just do one demonstration for the transformation. Okay, so let's put the legs together. Okay, and let's just attach the backpack because it's it's okay, so let's just fold this a bit, move the wing sidewards, so straighten the foot. Okay. So it's detaching. Okay, so straighten it like this. Okay, move the wing a bit sidewards like this, and let's get this one. Okay, so for the shield, we will attach the twin buster cannon here to that hole. Okay, like that, and let's attach the other side. Like so. Okay, so to attach this shield to the kit, you will use this part. Okay, so it's like a small peg here. You will attach that to the slot here at the back of the backpack or at the tip. So if you're looking at the backpack, let's just move this a bit forward. Okay, so there's like 2 slots there where you can attach the peg that I showed earlier. So let's do that. And let's move the wing a bit upward like this. Okay, so it's a bit big, so it's hard to see, but this is how it looks like. Ooh, my goodness, everything is falling apart. So let me just hold it. So it should look like this, like that, when you assemble it. Okay, like that. Unfortunately, it's not cooperating with me. Earlier I was able to do it, but well, these things happen in real life. So just imagine it, guys, without my hands. This is how it looks like, the bird mode. Okay, okay, so for the summary, this is actually a very good looking kit. The quality is actually excellent, so 2 thumbs up. For the ease of build, this is a straightforward build. Just expect to build this a bit longer than your regular high grade kit, since this has more parts. Now for the articulation, this is highly articulated kit. Just be mindful of the parts, especially the wing part. You can move it, but it will actually, this large armor or shoulder armor can actually hinder some of the movement, but it's still possible to do a lot of poses with this. Okay, so that's for the appearance up to articulation. Now, can I recommend this kit? Definitely yes. This is actually a very affordable kit from Daban, and you're already getting a high resolution kit compared to a regular master grade kit of the same price range. Okay, so highly recommended kit from Daban if you're looking for a bootleg kit. But if you have the budget, if you can stretch your budget a little bit more, or not a little bit actually, maybe twice as much if you have a budget for this, then I would recommend you to get the Bandai Verka, because that one has a lot of other articulation or gimmicks that you don't have here. But bear in mind as well, that's not a high resolution Verka. If you want the high resolution Bandai, then that definitely is much pricier than the Verka. Okay, so it depends on your budget. If you don't have the budget yet, then you can go ahead and get this kit from Daban. Okay, so I guess that's it for this review. There's still a lot of videos or bonus scenes after this for the different poses. So please stay watching, and I just want to thank you guys for supporting this channel. So you're great guys. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please do like and subscribe. Okay, so again, happy building, God bless, and thank you guys.
Cause I'm getting tired of overthinking every move you make, and I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, and I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. I'm just waiting for the fight, but you won't even try to survive. You would rather keep it all inside, and I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, but I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. If I should stay or be alone. If I should stay